Okay. Doing another stream. Let's adjust. I don't need. Where's my settings? Audio, music. I don't want music. All right. I started a stream earlier this morning, and then I got a phone call. It's all good. We're fine. But I stopped that stream, and then didn't feel like starting another stream. So I'd been playing for the last few hours till about 5:30. Had dinner with family, watched some Parks and Rec. Check my 3D print. 3D print's going really well. I don't know, the stars have aligned. It's such a hit or miss with this printer. I got the Ender 3 V3 SE, and it's so temperamental what filament you put in it, I have found. So it's real frustrating. Got a bunch of replacement parts. It's all going good. Okay, so what I'm doing is I have Astronium, ammonium, quartz, and aluminum from underneath that I'm auto mining. And I also have clay, resin, compound, and organic. So I have 8 resources that, 9. I've also got lithium or graphite going over. I think the only thing I'm missing is zinc with this sphalerite. I think it's sphalerite. But what I want to do, I have been going around and just manually collecting it on one train. And I have 4. I'm really liking this setup. Engine, 4 cars, and then an engine. Helps me go back and forth quite easily. But I'm doing a lot of manual work. And so I wanted to revamp this whole setup so that it's more automated. And I found a video online. I was just searching, just YouTube, just looking around, and I found a really good video of a guy talking about how he automates his mining. And it got me thinking. I'm like, okay, well that's fine, but how do you get the cars to use one track and go to the right place? Who cares? Just build a 1-to-1 ratio. That's what I'm doing. So one track per resource. And if you did the math along with me, welcome. That's going to be at least 10 stations. Why not? Why not? So that's what we're doing. So I'm building out 1 train per resource that I'm going to do. And so we're gonna build a train track eventually. I finally got this going too. So the trains will unload the resources, and this arm is going to take the resources off of here, put them in a big storage. Doesn't need to be there, but whatever. That storage, turn this down. That storage is just going to smelt. 4 portable smelters seems to be doing a fine job. This isn't waiting too long for the next thing to get done. So that's fine. And then they're going to come out here. So, see what happened? Look at this. I didn't want this to be like that. So we're going to turn this off. I was wondering why it wasn't working. Okay, so this needs to, so you have a storage triangle pyramid, and then you got 4 of these guys on there. I think it holds 32. And then you put on a storage sensor, and on top of the storage sensor, you put a proximity So we're going to fire that off. It's going to go. I'm going to pick this back up. Yeah. And then these all need to come off because they're not supposed to be up there. It's okay. We're debugging. There we go. It's empty. I'm going to pick that back up so now the cars won't go all the way back. Did I not have this set up to stop all cars? Okay, well, it must have stopped, emptied, and then just gone forward the only way it could. I don't like that. No problem. Situation resolved. Let's start it. Get it going. Let's start it. Get it going. Yep. Oh, let's get this arm back up so we can keep processing. There we go. So what I'm trying to do now is build out the next one, which is going to be, I think, ammonium. Yeah, ammonium. So I have the endpoints done. Welcome, welcome. We're building out more train tracks because I'm a maniac this way. We're doing more train tracks. Now, I had to get rid of... I had to restart anyway because this mod I'm using is kind of broke a little bit. Let's get this going out because we're going to need a few more. It's kind of broke, but it does work when it's working, if that makes any lick of sense. So let's get this out. Get this going flat. I just needed my stuff to work. And nobody wants to watch me. It's fine. It's okay. I ain't mad. You do you. You do your thing. All right, we got another tall post here. And it's going to have to go there. And we'll put another one here to get things lined up. But all I can say is I am having an absolute blast again playing this game. It's so fun. Oh, she's getting ice. Like, who's killing somebody in the... It's all right. Wife loves ice. Get this stretched out over. Widen out our space here. Part of the problem that you run into is I've only got one can of soils on me. So it goes pretty quick. Okay. It's fine. Nobody wants to watch this game. It's totally fine. Is that... Yep, it is. I've decided to use the tall posts for automated. I find that when I use the tall posts for myself, like my car, that it's just too high off the ground for most of the stuff I want to do. So it's okay. Soak up some of this stuff. Oops. Grab some of this. It's fine. And come out here. Go. There's another train. Look at it. Nice and high. It's all full of aluminum. I love it. I love it. But it's been a while since I've played this game in its fullest. You know what I mean? Like, did the achievements, did all the missions, got all the snails, do all the things. Why are we doing this all of a sudden? So the mod that I'm using is called Terrain Tool, and I absolutely adore it. It does all the things you want your terrain tool to do that we've been asking the devs since 2016. hey, fix this, fix that. Why does it act like this? Why can't I have it do this? So it's been super nice to have an unsupported mod do the things we want it to do. Let's get this out of here. That's fine. Yep, there it is. Let's go stick this right here. Kind of have it curve a little bit. Not a fan of these post placements sometimes. There we go. I'm trying to keep them together because I need to have at least two more. So I want to get copper, and yeah, copper is what I'm missing, and zinc. Oh, hey. Yeah, I don't care. I know. Okay. Back to it. All right. Just come in here. We'll grab pieces of this and smooth it down. I got the right snails on me. If you get the right snail, then you don't take damage. I've got all of the snails now. All 6 of them. There's a bunch of aluminum right there, which I don't need. That's fine. Let's pull this out, pull this out. Now I have a spot here. That might be the spot to do this. I wonder. Doesn't matter where I put it. Might be able to put it in here. Right? I don't know. That might be a spot to put all this. All this for zinc. I don't know how much zinc I need to have, but I'm just building out complete automation for all the things. So I figure it can't hurt. All right, let's put this down. Recall failed. Why'd you fail? Might need to place that one in between. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to put this here, but we're going to put one in between because this stretches a little bit. So we're going to stretch this out to there. We'll just put another one in the middle. It's fine. Bonus. Got a couple left. Oh yeah, got a whole other stack. Hey, welcome, welcome. Playing Astroneer. I'm expanding my train automation system. There goes some more aluminum. And we're trying to build this out. I don't know if I want to have... I guess I would need another... Well, we're just going to go to the next thing. We'll come back for this. This is zinc, but I don't need to have it right now. I think... Oh, we're working on ammonium, so I got to go all the way down for ammonium. It's not what I wanted at all. Or that. There we go. What? Must be the mod that I'm using is acting a little funky. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to slide and glide all the way down. Pick that up. Okay, cool. Pick up some more dirt. Just trying to automate. I'm trying a new method of train automation. I'm having one train per resource that I'm mining. It's not what I want. Put that away. Hit C. There we go. Tap it to tweak it straight. So yeah, just kind of a lazy Sunday afternoon. Got a bunch of stuff done this week. This week, I'm only working 3 days because we got family coming in town for the Christmases. So that'll be good. All right, here's where the mess happens because let's get this over here. So this is the kind of split that happens, and your trains are going to work just fine when they cross like this. They'll go to wherever they need, but back here I could probably tweak this a little bit too. Who's coming? Here he comes. There goes Quartz. Not sure I like where this is. So let's take this, now that it's gone, give us a little tweaksy. There we go. And then we can come back here, see where it's going. So when you have one-to-one trains like this, you can put them clear, wherever you want. And it only has to worry about itself instead of tracking a bunch of stuff. I might put it back here. Look at all this stuff. Oh man, got all kinds of stuff back here. It's all right. Focus, Aaron. Focus. We're working on one. See, it jumped the track. It wasn't supposed to go here. That's supposed to go there. And this one's supposed to go here. Your poles can change. You just gotta pay attention to where your poles are going. Okay, this one we can move over a little because we don't have much else going on down here. So let's tweak this. Put that there. That's okay. We'll stick one there. We're out. Okay, so this is the reason why I have the lower track is my personal train. That way you can still have your own train to go do the things you need to do. But I have all of the trains that are automated up on the higher rails just to help out a little bit. Why is this one coming in so far? Here it's coming. You can tell how close it's when this bright green is the countdown to your train coming to you. So you can sit here and watch it. Here it comes. And then what I typically do will have all of that or organic. Okay, picked up 3 more talls, but my snails need food. So let's go feed the snails, and then we'll come back. Hey, welcome. Playing some Astroneer, expanding the train station build. I gotta go back up and get some food for my snails so I can keep on going. Now, like I said, I've been playing this since 2016. Coming up on 1,400 hours in the game played. And I rarely get it to a point like this where I'm fully automating everything. Usually I just get to a point where I make some nanocarbon alloys, and then I'm like, okay, let me start over. But now that they have Megatech, I feel like there's more reason to get in game. So that's what I'm doing. But I know Megatech is going to use a ton of resources. So I decided to start over and play, do like a full build of everything. Okay, you need one of. Can we go in there, please? You need that. You need that. I swear. You need that. Oh, you need another one of that. Okay. And this and this. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. But once I get this automated, I won't have to spend as much time going from place to place. I don't know if that makes sense. I won't have to spend as much time manually going back, taking the train all the way back down, picking this up, swapping canisters, making sure it's in the right spot, blah, blah, blah. I also have another mod that I'm using. So I'm using 3 mods. One is infinite mining resources. So you place down your auto extractors once and you never have to move them again, because you're going to just get the resources indefinitely from those places, which is something that we've been asking the devs about, again, for years. For years. There we go. But they don't want to do it. It's fine. It's their game. We'll break it. We'll mod it. We'll do the things we need to do. So we're going down, we're making a train line all the way down to where I have some ammonium. You need a lot of ammonium in the game, late game, because you're going to need it to make hydrazine, which is rocket fuel. And you need it to make nanocarbon alloys. So you need a lot of ammonium. In fact, I will probably have multiple stations for this. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. See what I can do with that. So we're just putting these train stops here, or train posts. Now I need to pick this up. Okay, so I'm going to shift T. We're going to pick that up. I have some short posts. Let's fix that real quick. Nope, that's not what I wanted. That's tall rail. Oh, that's a junction. Okay. Okay, well, I want this one to go there anyway, so we're going to do this. To go that way. And then I can call my train down. It'll come bring me the parts that I need. That's a junction. Oh, I need more posts anyway. And then we can power everything up just fine. What a mess. There we go. Hey, dude. All right, let's put this junction away. Let's put it up there. And I need to put this down so that my train can keep on going. Perfect. Put that down. Train post up here. Now we have 30 minutes of time for our snail powers. And so I'm just changing, I'm just swapping them out. Oops. The short ones for the tall ones, just to keep consistency. I don't have to do this, but I got time. And to keep it consistent, so now every time I see a tall post, I'll know that that's an automated rail line. Yeah, it's back here a ways. I don't mind. It's going to be different because now it's going to be automated. And so I won't have to be coming down here every 6 hours or less to pick up my resources. The train will just take it whenever it's got it. Okay. And I've been leaving one short one so it has kind of a see what happened? I ran out of talls. It's okay. That's why I got a whole bunch of them on my train. That sounds so good with these in-ear monitors. Running through my DAC, my Hibby R4. Okay, do I have room? I got no room. It's okay. Rail post. Take these talls. This game is, the sound quality is really good. I feel like you're in this giant cavern. There's echoes and all kinds of great sounds happening. Oops. Okay. Almost done. Then we got to go back up and actually turn it on. See, this is ready to go. Good. I need to pick this up anyway. I got 2 of those. So I'll drop this off. We'll go back to the station. I'll show you how I've got it set up so that it knows what to do and operates correctly. So I got a few more of these I need to make. Copper, zinc. I think that's only the really 2 that I've got down here. All right. So there's 2 rail stations for each line. One's going to be your load and one's going to be your unload. This down here is the load station. So as you can see, it's got stuff. And that's great. So you click into it. We want to make sure that we stop all cars and that the station loads those stopped cars. Okay. And you can leave it on tier 1 for small. That's a new thing with Megatech. That's all you got to do, and make sure it's got power. So now we're going to go back up to the top where it's going to unload those resources. And it's very similar. You stop all cars, you just say unload. And make sure it's got power and the appropriate vehicle setup. And for these, you don't need to have an engine because it'll run with power just on a car. Engine just helps it go faster. Oops, I see that problem right there. You see that? Look at that. We would have had a problem. Let's drop another post. Right down the line. Glad I was paying attention to that. Would have been like, why isn't it going? All right, let's pay attention to that. I don't care how bad they wiggle. Like for the train I ride, hey, welcome. Astroneer. For the train I ride, I like to keep them straight and smooth because I don't want to be wobbling back and forth, making myself dizzy. So for the train I ride, I like it to be smooth. The rest of them, just throw the track down. I don't care. As long as they connect, there's power going through them. That is all I care about. Now, to do these big train setups, you do need a lot of power. Need a lot of power. The trains themselves don't take as much power, but you have auto miners that take, is it 8 or 9 units of power each? I think. Okay, here's where they're going to drop off. So we have, let's check the station settings. We're going to stop all cars. It's going to unload stopped cars. Tier 1. Tier 1's the small single socket things. This is a tier 1 because it takes 1 socket. This is a tier 2 because it sits on 2 sockets, as is this. So in order to automate this, we have a large storage, which is the pyramid ones, the triangle ones. And you put a storage sensor on there. You set it to full or empty. And then you grab a proximity sensor and you put that right on top of that storage sensor. And then you turn it on. It's going to stop right there. We're going to turn it on again. And then it will go down. Take your time. I don't care. I got other things to do. Right? It's going to go take the time to go do the thing. It's going to go pick up that whole load. It's going to come back. Nope, I didn't. I got one more. So while it's doing that, we can start another train station. Now, this has been problematic because when you set this down, it wants to connect to another line. See that? I don't want that. So I got to drag it clear over here. Just don't like the way this works. We're going to put a post here. We're going to put a post here real quick. Oh, here it comes already. See that? It's already back. Oh, that's not it. That's quartz. But here's how it works. Doink. It unloads, and because this is stupid, we have to trigger it to go. And we have to trigger it to go. And now it can go. Lots of going. All right, let's see if we can get this thing set up. I don't want it there, but that's okay. It's red, so it won't connect. See that? That's what I want. Just scoot it over just a hair. As long as that line is red, it will not connect. We can take this post down, and now everything should work just fine. So let's see if we can go grab some things right here. Some more storages. Put one there and one here. Let's set this up to stops all cars, unloads stopped cars. And we're going to need 4 of these so we can get those out and set up. This one might take a minute to come back because it's got a longer trip than the other ones, right? You saw how far, I mean, we were down, down on the mushroom layer. So it's got a longer ways to go. Okay, snails are fine. We still got blue around here. We're doing okay. I mean, we can start laying down posts. Go here. Have it pivot. Come over here. Give it power, just to make sure that everything is powered. That also powers the station. It powers everything. This paper's blowing in the fan. Okay, that's not going to work. So we're going to have to come down and expand this out. I don't like taking up my canyon. So it's such a cool spot. Can it work now? Can. Let's put it right there. But, you know, having them up, all the rail lines, having them all up like that, it's been a lot of fun. Waiting for my ammonium to come back up, just to make sure it works right. I need another tank. Good thing I made a bunch. Running low. There's all my nanocarbon alloy process. Okay, this is full. 400 in there. It's all set up. I should probably go check it. Right? We'll see it. If it's coming up, will we? I don't see it yet. Like I said, it's got a long ride, and it's not having an engine makes it slow. There it is. It's working. See if we can beat it. It's just slow. It's just going to take time. There's probably, and that's fine. Might have to monitor that just to see, because the trip's so long. I got one more to do. I got Astroneer being mined. So I do have at least one more tonight. What time is it? 8 o'clock. I have at least one more line to run. And that's going to be here, Astroneer. Let's go grab a tank of it. In fact, let's just move this whole thing. Once you get the hoverboard, everything's so much better. All right, let's put that there for now. I hear it. Here it comes. Doink. Hey, Aaron, you got to power stuff on, man. You gotta give it power. There we go. And then it's gonna just load it up. Just like that. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, let's get, we need to make another car. We have one of these. We can use that. Shouldn't take too long. We want all of these on here. I like to have it flattened out. I know I have one proximity, so I just need to make a storage sensor real quick. Put it there and go storage sensor. I need a zinc and a quartz. I don't think I have any zinc. I got one zinc. I got one quartz. Let's do it. Was it here? Storage sensor. Okay, we'll take that. Lots of running around. We're going to put it right on the front. Doesn't matter where, as long as it's on that storage unit, because it's going to sense the storage. And then I should have, yep, a proximity repeater. I'm going to stick it right on top. Now we need to go make an engine car or a rail car. Excuse me. All right. What do I need for that? A resin, 2 resin, and an aluminum. He said at the roll of the tongue, 2 resin. So here's 1 resin. Do I have more resin? I do have more resin. Just fill that up. And an aluminum, I think aluminum's clear back here. It's also one of the downsides to having everything spread out like this is there's just a lot of travel right now. Oh, I got a whole tank of it right there. Torque. That's okay. 32. It's fine. Slide into home. I'm just going to go ahead and say, make a few of those. Let's take those off. Let's make 4 more. 2, 3, 4. It's set to make it indefinitely, or as long as it has the resources, so it'll make 4 after this one. Which is fine, because I need a total of 10. Look at all these tanks. All these canisters just sitting out here that I used. It's baby steps, right? First, you're using the 8 slots, then you ramp up to the 24 slots. Then you can start making the cans that hold 32. Then you can make the big ones that hold 400. And I still have yet to unlock the extra large ones that hold 500 or 2000. I don't have those yet. And quite honestly, I don't know what it takes to unlock them. Okay, let's get this set up. Bang, just like that. We're set to stop all cars, unload stopped cars, tier 1 items. I have my tall posts, and let's get this, let's keep going. Have your snails. Oops, maybe that's not what I want. Let's just drop that T junction. Oops. All right, we got problems here. We're okay. We're cool. We're cool. gonna stick this, keep the system going. I ain't scared. I'll make 1 trillion of these stupid posts. Let's pull this out a little further. Okay, I'm out. So we call the train to bring us more supplies. So I talked about mods. One of the mods I have is tool terrain. There's another junction. Let's grab these. Looks like I'm getting tall rail post, tall rail post, tall rail post. Terrain tool, and it really does a great job of expanding the functionality of your terrain tool, which is this here. Oh, I need more dirt, soil. Let's go suck some up. There we go. I don't even think I need it because we're just going to stick a post down right here. So this is the terrain tool. It's got different modes. It's broke right now. I mean, it works, but it's not 100%. What I can do is it has different options. So we can have it do a tangent on number. If we hit the number 1 key, we can do tangents. We can do slopes. We can smoothen. We can auto, and we can paint. We can revert. There's lots of different features that you can do with this. For example, once I get it in flatten mode and I hit 1, this will smooth or flatten in conjunction with whatever the planet curve is, right? It'll just follow the curve. And so it allows you to just keep going and make these really nice, smoothed areas. It's a really good mod. The problem right now is that once you use one of the settings, you have to restart the game to pick a different one. But look at that. Nice and smooth, nice big areas. I didn't have to stop and select a different plane of flatness. You can just really open up the game. That's one of them. The other mod one of the other mods I'm using is the infinite auto extractors, which is really great. So no matter where I am, it picks the elevation that you're at. So right now we're at elevation from the center of the planet 108,050 in the upper left. So it doesn't matter where you are, it'll just pick that elevation, and you can just make these really nice big smooth sections. Well, smoother sections. I don't think we're ever going to get true flat like we've wanted to, but whatever. Another mod that I'm using is the snap to grid function, but I haven't really used it, so I'm not even going to try right now. That'll be the next playthrough. Come on. That'll be the next playthrough when I start brand new with all the mods working. Oops, I guess that's just where it's going to go. All right, we're going clear down to Astroneer. Ouch. Why you gotta hurt me like that? And I found some Astroneer. I like to use Astroneer for research bytes. You get 500 per Astroneer. And if you have an infinite auto extractor, just to keep getting that stuff, it's not a big deal. Like I've got 55,000 bytes right now. Even though I have everything unlocked. it's still nice to have. Yeah, I've got to widen this out. Will this work? Yeah, see what it does. I have to stop the game. I have to restart the game now. Dang it. I'll restart it later. So I think I have enough space to set these down. Maybe. All right, I'll go the other way. That can go there. Wife's playing Animal Crossing. All right, we need to think about feeding the snails again. Got to keep them fed. One of them's the most important. One of the snails that I have installed, or that I am using, because it provides 6 units of power. Is it this one? From Novus Rogel. He or she will produce 6 units of power, which you need because the portable oxygenator uses 1 while it's using, your mining tool uses 1, your hoverboard uses 1, so it's good to have. I'll just pet you. Fun stuff. So that gives you the oxygen. There's another snail that produces oxygen, but I'm just tired of dealing with another seed to track and plant and grow. So I turned it off. I set him down. I was like, all right, you're just going to sit here, do your thing. So as long as I'm flat, my terrain tool will work just fine. Got a few more posts to plant. Welcome, welcome. Playing some Astroneer on a Sunday afternoon. Trying not to think about work. We're just planting some posts here. So that we can get, oops, stop. Wish I knew what the buttons were. After 9 years and 1,400 hours worth of playing. Oh, come on. There we go. Come on, man. Just sit down. There we go. Let's post another one up here. Now we got the long drive down. Let's twist it in a way I don't like. There we go. Almost out of rails or posts. So we're going to call our train here in a second. It's nice having a delivery. Yep, I'm out. Okay. Now it's going to take a minute. Like I said, it's clear up there. You can see how much time you've got left before your train that you've called comes to you. And you just tap, you just like it says, F to call the nearest car. And then you just have to wait. So anyway, let's see if he's got an update for this mod just yet. Yeah, it's still broke. Terrain tool. You can find it on Nexus mods. It only works for PC, by the way. And there's a little bit of setup that you got to do for all that. Okay, we got a couple of snails out of power. So hold on. I got to get out. I got to turn this off. Otherwise, we get sound effects for days. Let's go back up. Feed the snails. I'm going to grab another soil canister. Then I can have two. I don't like having less than 2 soil cans on me at the same time, at a time. Because you never know when you're going to have to make a ramp, make a bridge, do all kinds of stuff. It's one thing I've not used a lot is the walkways that are new in the game. I haven't used those much. They work just like these rail posts. But it's sidewalk. It's just for walking. I haven't really used them. I love the feature. The idea that you can have it. Okay. Let's get off here. Go to the garden. Okay, how many do I have left? 13. All right. This is for lights. This is for radar. Feed them. Stick another one on. That'll give you an hour worth of time. Oh my gosh. And then this is for our terrain tool. And then this is for power, fall damage prevention. There we go. We're all set. This is what I've been using for my power this time around. I really like this setup. I can fit 7 of these medium generators that produce 9 units of power each. I got 2 portable smelters to convert the organic matter into coal or carbon to be used. I like it a lot. Very simple early game setup that you can use to get power. And I just kept going. I need more power. I just built out a whole new process. Okay, I wanted a soil canister. Where is that? There it is. There we go. Do I have any more tall posts? I am about out. So I'm going to take this off. Medium storage silo. We'll just stick that here. Let's go make some more tall posts. We're going to have them. Hey, look at all these engines we got going. I love it. Let's just stick them here for now. We got a mess and a show to do. Okay, posts. Let's zip through this, come back down to there. Tall, I need resin and aluminum. Okay. So we're going to take this off. We have some resin. Gonna put that there. Gonna put this here. And I had a whole can of aluminum right there. So we're just going to grab this one and say make forever. Now it makes these real fast, so you can keep up. But we'll use every last one of these. Guaranteed. At some point. Maybe not this second, but we will use them. What is this? Rail junction. Get out of there. See? Just like that. It didn't take long. All right, let's go. Put it back on the train so that we can use it while we're down there. 5 viewers, holy cow. This is the most I've had in a week. Welcome. Just playing some lazy Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. Astroneer. expanding our train stations. There goes some quartz on the way back up to unload. I'm sure there's a way to run multiple cars on the same track. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I just never really, I didn't want to think too much about it. So I thought, hey, let's have one track per resource. So we're making it wide. We making it wide. Lots of tracks. That way it's in my brain, it's a one-to-one relationship. And I don't have to troubleshoot. Did I not pick up? I did not pick up. I didn't pick up. Tall. I'm a programmer and I play games for fun. I don't mind a puzzle, but all day I'm troubleshooting, reading logs. I didn't want to have to do that here too. So I just thought, let's just keep it simple. We're just going to do one resource, one train, nice and easy. Why is it acting like that? So yeah, we're going down. I have a spot of Astroneer that I've been mining. And so we're going to actually hook it up to use with a rail car. I don't like how they're scattered. Let's get them lined back up. There we go. Okay, now it's going to get a little bit funky because I said so. Let's see if we can get this tweaked a little better. Okay, so I have a car coming down here. Let's put that there. Let's put this here. And this is going to get crazy because I like coming down to this layer of planet and then a lot of good resources in the soil between this layer and the next one. So what I do is I just come in and I'm like, okay, and I'm on Silva, I dig down. Why is it? Oh, gotta turn that on. So here's the purple layer and then it turns red and then you get some purple. As soon as you hit green, just pick a direction and just start digging through here. I found a friggin' treasure. All this was solid and I just hand dug it out. It was aluminum. It's ammonium. It was copper, clay. There was so much stuff in here. I absolutely love just coming in and digging. Just find a path. Just go in here and dig. Right? And you'll get lucky. Come in a ways. I come in a ways like this. And then I'll be like, okay, well, let's see if there's anything this way. And maybe I'll walk for 5 seconds. Okay, not really hitting anything, and that's fine. Let's go this way. Let's see if we find something. And we might not, and that's okay too. Yep, look at that. We found some sphalerite now. I guarantee if we go up, no? There was some sphalerite here. We found it. Let's open it up. Why am I not digging? It's on this side. See that? Now we just found a ton of sphalerite. This is really fun and relaxing and soothing, especially early game. Just come in here and dig. I love it. Get all this zinc. And there's a bunch up here. But it's, you know, be a dwarf. Get in there, dig, find that friggin' mithril. Get it going. It's so fun. I love it. So yeah, just go digging. You find all kinds of stuff that you need. Okay, back on task. So that's one spot. We need to keep going down because there's another spot that I found. I do the same thing down further. Oh, hey. Easy, buddy, easy. Let's get you here. See if we can get our spacing back. So, okay, we got to call the train. I'm out. This is the next layer. I don't know if this layer has a name, but there's lots of good resources between this and the next layer, which is the planet core. And I do the same thing down there, where I'll just get halfway down and then go left and right and just go and have a blast doing that. That's how I found all this astronium. Found a nice little patch. Oops. Gimme. Backpack full. Oh. No, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. See if we can speed this up. Okay, here we go. Coming up on it. So I have a junction here that goes to a big patch of aluminum that I had found that way. But down here, and I got another tunnel going that way, down here is where I found, oh, backpack's full. Let's kill that, grab that, set that there. You can sit. You're just gonna sit right there. Okay. This one's gonna curve. Nope. Right in just like that. And my backpack's full. Let's set this down so that I can pick that up. What is that? That's the junction. I don't want the junction. I want this one, another tall. Okay. Is what it is. And then we could probably just build from scratch here. That's fine. Okay, we'll just leave this one. In fact, we'll just throw another one down. I don't care. Okay, here's all this astronium. Look at that. I already dug a lot of it out, and there's clay. Look at this nice big thick patch. I love it. Okay, so now we need to make some changes. We need to set this station to stop all cars. This is going to load stop cars tier 1. Okay, nice and simple. And it's going to go dig its stuff. Let's take this back with us. And that is now a dedicated train line. So what I'm going to do, whoa, is going to set this down. I have some regular rail posts because I need to fix my train that I use. Whoa. Okay. And so now we'll just set that down. Fixed. Now I can get down to the planet's core. Nice and easy. Get down here, do all the things I want to do down here, like solve puzzles and do all the fun stuff. Jump really high. Let's grab that train. Ooh. Free bits. Okay. Now, once this train gets here, we got to take it all the way back to the top. Set our new Astroneer train to go. And this is a 2-minute ride, so you might be bored. But this should be really good to go. Got its own line. Okay, so I need to do... Valor, I need to do zinc and copper are the last two that I need to find a good patch to do. Might try and find some of those next. Well, I got to make a bunch of stuff. I need to make 2 more auto miners or auto extractors. I need 4 more, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I need 8 more? Or I need a few more stations. So there's still a lot to do. Still a lot to do. This is just a chill game. Like I tell people, it's like nobody's trying to kill me. Plants. Just gotta know what to look for. I don't have to eat food. I don't have to worry about cold. All I gotta do is have oxygen. That's it. I don't have waves of enemies coming at me. I don't need to prep for anything. I can just chill. I can just relax and play the game at a nice, relaxing pace. Calm down. It's a great game. Okay. Let's go fire this off. Now, it's probably going to take a long time for this train to come back. Stop all cars. Unloads the stopped cars. It's a tier 1. Gonna fire it off once. Do it again. Now, I need to set this up. So let's come over here and grab a T table. That's just what I've been using. You can use anything you want. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. Oops. Set it down. Put this here. Open it up. Connect it with power this time. F to lock it down. Feed it some power. We can put this extra tank on here that's empty. Disabled output, we want to set it to so that it shows enabled output. That means it's going to intake only. That's fine. And then let's just move this down here. It doesn't need power for this. I've just been using this to get portable refiners just to keep going. But none of that needs power. Okay. I need an auto arm. Nice to see the quartz working. And I think I think I did a whole stack of auto arms. Did I not do that? Where are they? I thought I had a whole silo of auto arms. I did not. Well, let's go do it. That's the medium silos. Here we go. For the mediums. Here's the other stuff. Okay. Let's make auto arms. I swear I made graphite and aluminum. I got one more graphite. That's okay. I just need one right now anyway. See, I did. Where'd I put them? I just need one right now anyway. All right, you set this up. Green is where we pick up from. Blue circle is where it drops off. That's perfect. Let's grab an Astronium and filter this so that only Astronium will be picked up. See that? That's how we do that. Let's back this up just a smidge. Over just, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Let's do another one. It's going to take forever for that Astronium to come back. Okay. What do I want to do next? I think I have a whole canister of glass. We have resin that's half full. We have organic that's full. I could go pick up compound. Yep, I got glass right here. I got a titanium. This is just over half full of carbon. That's full of ceramic. Look at all this. Ammonium. This is full of plastic. Oh, it's not full of plastic. I think I used a bunch. Here's a bunch of rubber, graphene. Okay. What do I want to do next? Let's pull this stuff back in. And let's pull this back in. Set that there. All right, let's think big picture. We need more of these. I need titanium, copper, and quartz. Okay. So, because that needs so much, we're actually going to scoot this down. That there. I'm gonna unplug this, get it out of the way because I want to copy. I want to bring this sucker down, this beast. It's so nice to just have. I call it a mall. Most games that are factory games, you want to have that. You want to have a mall. And it's simply just an area of products where you can just go pick up what you need. Unfortunately for this game, the way it's set up, you can't automate that very well. Can be done, but it's a little bit clunky. So I typically just make a bunch of stuff and then you just have it ready to go. I need titanium. copper and quartz. Okay, that copper might be a little bit of a problem. That's okay. We'll use this baby one. And quartz, yeah, let's just use this baby tank. Babies. Bang, bang, bang. And just let it rip. Let's print till it can't. How many can it make? 16 and 10. So it's going to make 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't care. Well, so Silva has lots of resources that we can get off of Silva. Come over here so I can. So if we look at this, if we look at our guide and we look at our resources, so found on all planets is ammonium, astronium, clay, compound, graphite, laterite, which is aluminum. No. Yes, aluminum. Organic, resin, and quartz. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the things that you can get are on Silva right away. So if we take a destination, a load and an unload station for each one of those, got a lot of iron here. That's what, 18 right out of the gate. So we'll use all of those. And then if we take it, if we go back in there and look at, nope, not planets, resources, hematite, which is iron, and titanium, I get those on Glacio. So there's another 2, 4. Silva, you can find it down. So here's another one that can be found on Silva. I could find it down underneath. Wolframite. So 1, 2, 3, 4 more stations off planet. So I typically go to Calidor, Visania, and Glacio. I go to Visania to get my lithium. I go to Glacio to get my titanium and my iron. And then I go to Calidor to get Wolframite. And that's 4 planets is really all you need to get those resources. Gases is another situation. You got to go to multiple planets for gases, but we're just talking stations right now. Okay, so let's get organized. Yep. Let's just move this stuff clear over here because we're going to need them. Yes, I'm sure there's a much better, more efficient way to organize all this. It's fine. Dig that down. Use our terrain tool to smooth it right over. Nice and look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. Oh, I didn't fix this. Just smooths it right down. 6 viewers, welcome. We are making a mess. I'm expanding my trains so that I have one train line for each of the resources that I can get. We're on silver right now. I'm not going to open that because it's going to be a mess. So yeah, we're just chilling out. It's 9 o'clock almost on a Sunday night. I'm gonna have to go take the trash to the curb because Monday morning is trash pickup. And I'm just moving stuff to where it's going to end up being. This is another one of those games, like factory games. Although this is not a true factory game, it's a fun little survival game with story and puzzles and snails where they have implemented some automation. But to say this is a factory game is not accurate at all. This is just a fun crafting, resource gathering type of game. There we go. Got some Astroneer coming in and going out. I love it. Just kind of line those up a little bit. They'll get better over time. Lots of stuff to make. Now the planets are pretty big. That's another thing too. I keep pigeonholing myself by not spreading out. And for the longest time in the game, you can't, you're limited by just walking and running. So when you start off, yeah, this is running. This is walking. So when you start off, yeah, you don't want everything spread out because it just takes forever. But once you go through the missions and unlock your hoverboard, it ain't so bad. It's a lot better. Guess I could move these to where ammonium is now. But with a lot of factory games, I tell people, like, where you build is not going to be where you stay. You're gonna rebuild your area. You're gonna do lots of other things. Why is that not? Oh, it's because it's full. Okay. We're gonna grab this tank. We're gonna turn this auto arm off so it doesn't have a fit. We're gonna turn it back on. And now it's going to, I don't know how I want those to, that'll work. Now it's going to fill that up because it's still collecting it and I got this whole other tank. Let's just solve that problem right now. I need to make some more of these. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. I'm just trying to hurry. So this is why I've been collecting portable smelters, because this won't take very long. I mean, it takes time, but it's not as bad as the default smelter that you start off with. And you just let it run. Come back to it later. Yep, we're going to use all these. Every last one of them. All right, we have this setup up here is for making nanocarbon alloy. I feel like some things, okay, we can still make some more. Some of these smaller tanks are still pretty full, about half full, half full. Okay. So what I was waiting on is hydrazine. And hydrazine, if you're going to make it raw, is, welcome, new viewer. Hydrazine is 2 ammonium and hydrogen. And I've been collecting hydrogen here in this big fatty tank. And so let's take this ammonium out of here. I need to condense these. It's okay. We got plenty of ammonium. Now we have automated track to just go get it and bring it into us. And now we have an empty can. Okay. So this, we have this set to make it forever, as long as you can. Output, it's going to make it in our chemistry lab. It's going to automatically intake to the soil fluid canister. And that should get us 164, so 90? 80-ish. But set to intake. There we go. So that's going to do that. Turn this around thusly. Stick it out here someplace. Like I said, there's going to be a line. We've already got 4 set up, right? We've got aluminum, quartz. Here's our ammonium. And now we have astronium. Is this not... Did it not pick any up? Here it comes. Look at that. Speak of the devil. See how long that took? It's because there's no engine. It's all by itself. So it's got to go clear down to almost the planet core. And I don't care. Take your time. What? Oh, it just goes out of draw distance. Take your time. Go do what you got to do. I'm cool with it. Let's take this ammonium down here because we're going to need that ammonium a little bit later. Right there, making our hydrazine. Again, you can use that hydrazine for your rocket engine. If you got the hydrazine thrusters, you can use it for your hydrazine jetpack. See, look at that. It's almost done. It's just burning through it so fast. I love it. Okay. Let's go pick up some other things. I don't have any more canisters, but we can go get this graphite because we're low on graphite. I think we're going to need it. So we'll just pick this up and let's go out and check out our resin. And yeah, let's take all this stuff off. Let's put it there. It's so easy to make a mess. Just drop it. I don't care. Oh yeah, we need this. No, we don't need it. So out here, eventually this is all going to be automated because this is what I'm trying to stop from doing. Going out, picking it up, swapping out a new can, doing the blah, blah, blah. Just automate it. We'll come over here and get... What? Okay. That's not what I thought was going to be there. And then this should be clay. Why is this taking freaking forever? What the heck? This has been going for hours. All right, that's fine. Is what it is. I mean, we don't use clay a ton, so it's not that big a deal. Not that big a deal. Okay, how long have I been streaming? Hour and a half. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, we have our compound. We have our graphite. We can output and output. All right, we got another thing. We want more big cans. We're gonna need a lot of them. There it is. Glass, titanium, nanocarbon alloy. Well, I need another one of these setups. Dang it. It's okay. We're just gonna use baby tanks. There's a full tank. There's glass. Glass, titanium. Thought I had a whole large tank of titanium. It's sitting someplace. Where is it? There's no way I already used an entire large tank of titanium. Glass. Oh my gosh. Did I use an entire? I guess I did. I guess I did. Okay. That really sucks. Let's go to Calidor or Glacio. Swap out the tank. Swap out the tank in Glacio. It's not going to be much, but it'll be some. It's okay. That's what this is all for. Now, one of the other goals is to set up a base on each planet so that it's all like real production type stuff. Let's get this out of here. See how much I got. I know, it's a hot mess. Ooh, it's almost full. This trick really works. So this is a speed hack for your auto mining. You get 2 delay repeaters. The bottom one is set for 5. The top one is set for 3, and then you have a button repeater. The button repeater connects to 5. The 3 drops a pin and then comes back to the 5, and then you branch off of that 3 back up to here onto your extractor. I don't know how it works, but it somehow skips some processes and animations and increases your output. It like doubles the speed of it. I don't know how it works. You can YouTube it. Astroneer auto extractor cheat or speed hack or whatever. It's not really, it's just part of the game. You make all that stuff in the game. Takes 3 zinc. You need 2 delay repeaters and a button repeater. You set them up, connect them, done. Not a cheat, just somebody figured it out one day and it works. Got another one over here for iron. Okay, we got our titanium. Let's head back. Go back to, where is it, Silva? Nice and quiet. Go to this landing spot. Go set this here. I've got an empty tank here. Set for output. Let it make the things. Let's go drop this stuff off. We might be getting to the point where we don't need, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need one more at the top. That'll be our 10. Clear down here. That's fine. This is such overkill. This is so overkill. Okay, we got another one. Well, you know, because we gotta deliver them down to wherever we need to. So we'll start another section here next to the train, so we can take the train and deliver it to wherever. I don't even know. Well, that's a fun place to start building your thing. Okay, we are here. Glass, titanium. We are making the titanium. Let's grab. Can I grab? I can. Grab our nanocarbon, and we're going to fill up a small can of it. So we're going to take about a quarter of it. Less. Nanocarbon alloy. If you look at what it takes to make nanocarbon alloy from the resource image here. So on the left is all of the raw resources. And you can find this on the Astroneer wiki. On the left is all of the raw resources. Here are the smelted resources. Here's all the things you do need: the atmospheric condenser for your gases. And here's what you put into the chemistry lab in order to make your final product. So nanocarbon alloy needs steel and titanium alloy. Titanium alloy needs graphene and hydrazine. Oh, you also need helium for your nanocarbon, and it takes helium, so it's another gas on Atrox. So you need to make graphene, and hydrazine, and hydrogen, and graphite. Make graphene. So you can see that there's, you know, steel takes argon and iron and carbon. So it's a bit of a process to make this. I ain't mad about it. It is what it is. Like, for the longest time, for me, that was endgame. It's like, okay, I set it up. I made them. Yay. But now that we have, oops, now that we have Megatech, there's a lot more. See, look at this. This is working perfectly. It emptied it out. So the next time it comes back, the train station, the car's going to come here and it's just going to stop because it won't empty until I move it a new can in. Does that make sense? And that's fine. We got enough. We're fine. We are good to go. Okay, we're looking at nanocarbon alloy. That's this here. See how easy I get sidetracked. And we need titanium, so we're making that down here. It's going pretty quick. And it takes one of each resource. Each can holds 32, 33, bonus on top. So we're going to make 33 of these things. I'm just going to let it run. I ain't scared. Let's let it do the thing. Oh, we're going to need a bunch of clay because we need more of these. Just because of the way we have it set up. Just drop it there. It's such a mess. All this just because we can, right? Because it's fun. Because we can. No, I love it. Like I said, I've been playing this game since alpha. Whenever it could come out. Let's look at, if we look at my library, there we go. We're at 1,400 hours. 1,400 hours. This game came out in, where does it say? 1,400 hours. December 16th. 2016. It's almost exactly 9 years, and I've been playing it ever since. Does not mean I'm good. Okay, this is all full. Gonna disable that. Get that off of there. Gonna grab a can. Here, let's do it over here. Because I want to fill it up. This little can. Use a lot of titanium in the game. More than you think. You need it for silos, storage silos. You need it for nanocarbon alloy to make it. You also need it to make the canisters. So it's used quite a bit. It's good to have a lot of it. Okay. We are set. Bang, bang, bang. Let's clear out a space. Let's move some of this stuff. Yeah, let's put you back here. And back. Nope, not that. That goes here because we're going to need 2 rows. Can I fit 2 rows? I guess we'll put it back here. Where I had it before. That's fine. Welcome, welcome. Playing some Astroneer. Just chilling. Expanding my base. We are putting a single train line per resource on Silva. We're going to have 10 trains. Eventually. Let's go ahead and put this down here because that's where it's going to be. We got Astronium. We got ammonium. We got quartz. We got aluminum so far. I could set up another process like this. I don't want to do that. I just want to have, I'll stock a bunch of quartz and then as needed, I'll make glass out of it. It's fine. It's fine. And right now we're just, we're doing lots of stuff. Oops. Look at that. We're already out of, what are you doing? No. It's doing what I told it to do. Output, output. We're over here making hydrazine. Good, we got another empty tank. So we got 2 empty tanks, large tanks. Making hydrazine so we can make more nanocarbon alloy. With that nanocarbon alloy, we're making more large tanks, right? The large restore, I call them tanks. It's just quicker. Canisters, fine. We're just making them. We're going to be making 33, I think, total. So doing lots of stuff. What is this? Oh, this is our titanium. Let's put this back here. Might as well organize ourselves a little bit while we're waiting for all the things. One thing I don't have is tungsten mining. Need some of that. Here's our glass. So we can put that there. Baby glass in front. Copper, zinc, clay, or ceramic. Let's go put this away. Just stick it right there. And then this is aluminum. For my peeps down under. It's like, yep, Astronium finally came back up. Now I guess we could get another. Keep forgetting about it. Keep your shop organized. Keep it organized as best as you can. Gonna need seeds here soon. It's all right. Let's put this back there and back there. Yeah, we're just chilling out. Like I said, Astroneer is a great game. Nice and relaxed. Nothing's trying to kill me. Nobody else is trying. I always play single player. But nobody else is trying to kill me, take over my base, steal my resources, do any of that crap. You can play with friends. There is multiplayer in this game. So you can play with friends if you want to. I thought about setting up a server just for myself because I'm a dork that way. Set up a server that way everything's running 24/7. But never got around to it. Got another tall silo. Let's put that here. Grab that. Let's do this. Let's grab this spare tank. And since it's close by, let's go grab all this organic. Just let it hover. That way it'll load up the tank. Otherwise, it's a pain to set this down, try and grab the other ones. As this arm, I guess I could just turn the arm off. Hey, Aaron. Think smarter. And then F to intake. Pick this up. Now, I have a line of organic. So I have organic here. I also have one more than half full carbon, so that's good. All right, I got a line of 5. Let's do another line of 5. Lots of stuff. Like I said, you're going to need lots of power in this game. And I've found that the best way to do power is just to do these medium generators. Super early game, it generates 9 units of power per second each. And then I have a couple of auto arms, a couple of you don't need portable smelters. You can use the default smelter you get when you start off with. That'll work just fine. But 2 portable smelters work just great for this. And then I place a ring of, just the stuff you early get. Put tappers on them, so you need aluminum. Put tappers on them, let them grow. Put tappers on them. This arm is going to filter to only get organic, so it's just going to get them when it can. Smelt it, pick it up, store it, use it. This generates, what's 9 times 7? That amount. That amount. Okay, let's go get some more fuel for the things. I got 8 left in here, so I'm gonna have to do some farming. Usually when I do my farming, I just wait till I have to. You can do this method, but it doesn't work when you're not sitting right in front of it. So it kind of sucks. Grab that. That one for that, and that one for that snail, and that one for that snail. Yeah. So this is a real easy. I put a little pit here. And then if you take a delay repeater and max it out to 25 on the delay repeater, set a proximity repeater right on top of it. And then what happens is you set this at the bottom. The proximity will harvest it. Your arm will pick it up. And then by the time it turns around, the proximity repeater fired off and planted that hispane seed. So it's a way of doing automatic farming, but these only grow if you're in draw distance. If you're too far away, they don't grow. So it doesn't always work. So it'll just keep going until this is full, or yeah. But you kind of need to watch this, because what happens is if this tank is full and this arm is holding one waiting to come in here, then both seeds will plant, and then those 2 seeds become 4 seeds and plant. So if you're not careful, you've got a real hot mess. You got a real hot mess. So I tend to just do manual. I'll just stand here. I'll harvest all these. I'll harvest all the plants I need till I fill these tanks up, and then go about my business. Come back a few hours later when I got to do it again. I was hoping that Megatech technology would solve that problem, but apparently that's not what the greenhouse is for, or the biodome, or whatever it's called. So kind of disappointed in that, but oops, it's not what I wanted to have happen. Wanted to pick that up. I can wiggle through all this mess. Dropping viewers. That's okay. I'm going to have to stop here in a little bit because I need to go to bed. Tomorrow's Monday. Got to go to work. Oops. Gotta go to work. I don't know how far back I'm going to go with that. Okay, we're done making train stations. Well, it's done making train stations. That's cool. Let's suck everything back up. Okay. This is titanium. Okay, so we got 2 tanks of titanium there. We have some quartz that we're outputting. Let's pick these up off the machine. Because I think we're good. If we need to make more, we can make more train stops. I don't know if we're going to need that many right now, so it's fine. I guess we can put quartz here for now. Okay. Oh, I gotta turn my thing back on before I die. Okay, let's just start stacking these, I guess. Let's stack them in the back first. That makes sense. Okay, where are we? We're still making hydrazine. We're good. We're good there. Hydrazine. What else do we need to be making? Auto extractors. I need some more of these. We need exo chips. I don't think I have any tungsten carbide. So we need to set up, but I need, okay, so I need to go to Calidor to get wolframite so that I can make tungsten carbide. That's on the to-do list. That makes sense. I haven't been there in a while. And I don't have any automated processes there, so. Let's grab this. No. Not this. I think I already have a silo started with those. Maybe I don't. Thought I did. Doesn't look like it. That's okay. We're going to grab this one. I said, I'm going to grab this one. I'm starting to get a headache. It's okay. It's okay, everybody. It's okay. All right, so we're going to start stacking these on here. Buy a bunch more. They're expensive. It's 8 astronium for 1 portable smelter, but they're super handy to have a bunch of them. Oh. We are empty. We caught up. I'm going to leave this tank on here. Just in case. You know what I mean? Look at that. This is working exactly as I wanted it to. We're full up of quartz. Now, once the sensor indicates that this is empty, it'll trigger this proximity sensor to fire this off again. But in the meantime, it's like, fine, just sit there, do nothing. I like that about you. Okay, so we have, these can go on here. right? We can start setting some of this up. I do need more clay. Okay, and we can set those on a car. Just like that, and get ourselves all nice and ready for when we build this out. I haven't seen Astroneer come back in a minute. That's okay. It's not going to be a quick process, but it's automated. Right? It's just bringing me the stuff. And I get to it when I can get to it. Okay, let's take a look. What else can we... Let's go get that clay. Let's take this. We're just gonna hover Marty McFly hoverboard back out there. Marty McFly hoverboard on out. Drop that, swap this, put this down, bang, there you go, we're done. See? Nice and easy. I should probably do 2 more tanks. 2 more of these large tanks. 1 for... Now we need to make... I don't think there's anything that needs clay. It's always ceramic. So we're going to put that there. I'm going to grab this tank. Set it there. Open. Turn on. Start making that ceramic. I'm going to grab this one. And go put this on. Yep. Compound. So let's do this the smart way. Turn off the arm. Oops. Unlock, open this up. And we can load it with the stuff. Put that on, turn the arm on, go about your business. Just like that. And we got another one already for us. Let's grab the top one right there. Because we need to go back out and do that resin spot. Clear out here. I still haven't figured out where I want to put my Megatech buildings. I don't want to cramp my style, so I might pick a whole side of the planet, a whole separate side to build all that stuff out on, because they're big. They take up lots of space. I got trains. We have automation. So I might pick a spot that's way far away for my Megatech buildings. So I don't think I'm going to be in them a lot. I don't know. Okay, where are we? Still making that hydrazine. We're almost out of this tank of ammonium. When that's done, we'll put this back on the nanocarbon alloy production line. And we will get that going. Now you can kind of tell where, if you're placing a box on top of another box, underneath, you see that little circle where my cursor is? That's the center of the object you have selected. So you can do a fairly good job about stacking stuff that way. another thing is, like, I can't reach things far away, but if I get my tool out, I can reach stuff far away. A little tip for you. A little tip. Okay, somebody else is leaving. There goes our Astroneer. Nice, it's working. There we go. We got some more. Oh. Why did you not go back? What happened here? So it unloaded and then didn't leave? Why did it do that? Let's check the stats. Stops all cars. Unloads stopped cars. Tier 1 small objects. I mean, obviously it came back. It unloaded. There it is. See that? I knew I had one. You called me a liar. How dare you? I knew I had one. I knew it. It's all right. We'll make a bunch of them. Okay. Oops. F. Okay. We're at 2 hours, 11 minutes. It's 9:39 p.m. Wife's setting up Christmas decorations because she loves doing that stuff. I mean, I guess we could make trips. Start unloading some of this stuff. Okay, so we're gonna need some of this stuff. All right, let's unload. Let's unload that. We're gonna take a train station. And a train station. Let's go to Visania. Plenty of fuel. Yep, we got 12 launches left. Let's go to Visania because we need lithium. We're gonna need lithium, but I want lithium. How about that? I want to have. If we're gonna collect all the things, I'm gonna have to collect all the things. Lithium is a thing. Lithium's needed for batteries, really, for the most part. Oops. There. Is that it? Wait. Let's go back around. I always have a beacon at my main landing pads. And I color them red so that I know where I am, but I think this one is mine. It's got a square and a circle, or a dome and a thing. Okay, that's it. I need to put a thing down. A beacon. Okay, let's pull this out. We're just gonna drop them off here. I don't want to set them up because, quite honestly, this is a mess. A little bit. I just need to find a decent spot to put one. I need to find a good patch of lithium. I think this was my path to the planet core is what I wanted this to be. You can see it's a long path. Yeah, and then I'm going to go down there. There's a rhyme and reason why I do things. So we can branch off of that or have a separate feed. And I think I was going left. Found a bunch of aluminum. And I had this spot here. But I don't know if I like this spot. I dug it all out. So I'm going to use my mod to find a new spot. Let's go. I mean, there's some lithium up there. There's some lithium up there. Do I want to put it in a dumb spot or do I want to put it in a cool spot? Kind of want it in a cool spot. All right, let's go back around. Let's come in here. Oh, there's so many ways you can do it. You just got to kind of pick a thing. All right, let's have fun. All right, I'm going to use my mod. I think it'll work. I'm going to hit 4 to go into my road building mod. There we go. This is the same functionality with this terrain tool mod that you would have if you built all the appropriate, the paver would do this too. But this is a lot easier because I don't have to worry about going up and down. You know what I mean? I can just go. I just walk and it makes the path for me. Here we go. Perfect. Perfect. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to go out to here. Oh, this is great. I'm going to turn off my mod. Hopefully it turned off. And then I know that when I hit the end, this is where I'm going to put that. And I think if I hit 1, I think the mod still broke. Yeah, so the mod still broke. It's okay. I didn't do anything to fix it. But I now have a place where I want my train station, and I don't care how far it is. I don't care. Just go get the stuff, bring it back. It's all good. So this one will, let's go up and save it. Then you save the game just by getting in a ship or a tractor or something. Survivor shelter. So we're gonna come up here, gonna hop in, it's gonna save the game. Grab it, and then I can carry it. We'll carry this to the destination so that we know. It's just one less thing we got to do when we come back. So we're going to need an auto extractor, an arm, some other things. Just got to remember how to get here. Just follow the road. That's all you got to do. But that worked out great. Okay. Turn it around. Put it right there. We'll put the auto extractor out there with an arm. Power it up. Set it all up. I like it. I like it a lot. So let's go back up. We can set up that other train depot. Set up the other train depot. And I want to give myself room. I don't want to cramp the style or anything. So let's set it clear out here. Let's put it here because I think I have a path along here to go to this thing. Oops. Oops. Go up to this planet core thing. Which I haven't unlocked any of them. It's not true. I did Silva's planet core and I think Glacio or Calidor, one of those two. So we'll put this here. It can all be changed. It can all be moved. It's not, nothing's written in stone. Okay, we're good to go there. Okay, we still got fuel. Let's go back to Silva. 10 more minutes. 10 o'clock, I'm going to shut it down. Because I need to go to sleep. Where's Silva? Atrox, Calidor. There's Silva. There we go. Okay. What's going on? All right. Aluminum's still working. I like it. Everything's working. Very good. Very good. Now, I need to find a new spot. I want to get, I don't know. I want to go to bed. We might just do that. Let's do some cleanup. Let's grab that and send another rocket off. Put this down here. I like to go from the bottom up so that I can see what's missing. Oops. Hey, you got me so angry. Okay. Everything is going just as I planned. Like a genius. Let's go see how we're doing on... Okay, we got our clay. Or ceramic. Wait. I already had a ceramic. It's okay. We can condense them. Thusly. Oh, this is full. Well, I don't need to condense them. Why did I think I needed more clay? It's getting late. Getting scatterbrained. Okay, we have titanium. We got plenty of clay. We got plenty of extra. Okay, those are all done. Let's take these out since these are empty and used. And now we have just a ton of extra large, not extra. Now we have a ton of large canisters. Might have to go 3 high. Sometimes I don't like going too high of a stack because you hear that? It's just gonna keep doing that forever and all time. Yay, physics games are so fun. It's okay. We'll just stack it. We'll just keep going out. I got room. Got a whole planet. Come on. I got a whole planet. We can stack this stuff. It's not a problem. I can reach from here. Let's go grab them all. So you hit E. If I can't, you can't reach them. But if you hit E with your tool out, you can reach really far away. I don't know if they intended for that to be a feature, but that's how it works. So that's how I use it. And it is super handy for a lot of stuff. Just keeps you from... All right. Okay. 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 Shh, 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 shh. It's okay. You can chill out. Just do a little organizing before we shut it off. Call it a night. Go to bed. So when I get back at it, things are tidy and organized. Let's put this here. Okay, it looks like we are good to go. So let's take up our resources. Put this back. This back in. Set it down. And let's shut this off, because I think it's pretty full. Now we can turn it back on. Okay, let's take our hydrazine. Gonna go back around here. And we're gonna stick it on. We're gonna turn it on so that it outputs. We're gonna turn the power on to the whole freaking thing. And now it should start making us more nanocarbon alloy because it has all the parts it needs. I like to just sit and watch it for a second. Let's make sure everything is going the way you want it to. This we could take off. Put that on there. Got an empty can. And we got an empty can here. Eventually want to have big cans of everything. There we go. It's making it, and I usually let that run forever. Okay, I'm feeling good about where we are. We're collecting tons of resources. We're collecting all kinds of stuff. Let's get this out of the way a little bit. That'll work. Okay, I think I'm gonna be done for today. Been playing this for 10 hours. Got a lot accomplished. We got a nice line of train stations. I wish there was like map mode. So I gotta find a place to do. I might spread it out a lot, right? Like here's a nice big open area. Look at all this for Megatech. Just tons of space. I absolutely love it. Tons of space. It's not too far away, but I do want it all to be spread out. How's that gonna work with trains? Let's think about that for just a minute. We have our 10 train depots, but we do have this center. We could have just a train for like personal driving to come in down through here. Or go clear around, right? Let's close this up before I fall in. Oops. Got the wrong mod. I have to restart. We'll close all that up. Maybe I'll just go out and clear around. I'm not scared. You're joining too late, man. I'm sorry. We're about to shut this stream down. We got a lot of stuff made though. Good progress. Good progress. So what did we do today? We made a bunch of nanocarbon. Well, I set this up a couple days ago. This is my process to make nanocarbon alloy. Nanocarbon alloy is made or used to make these large canisters. So once you get a process going to automate it, you can make a bunch of these. We did make a bunch of them. We made at least 33 large canisters. We made a bunch of these platforms. We made a bunch of these platforms because these are just great to have a bunch of them. Again, I use those platforms for my energy generation because you can set this up with a bunch of these early game medium generators generating 9 units of power each. Let's do some math. 9 times 7 is going to give me 63 units of power. Whereas if I had 7 of the RTGs, which is only 4 a piece, that's 28. So we're making a heck of a lot more power per platform, much cheaper. And if you need to expand, you just do another platform. So I got the big platform, couple of arms, couple of portable smelters to take this organic matter from, just pick a plant. It doesn't have to be these. It could be any plant. Just go kill something, get its seeds, plant them out, put a tapper on them. You're going to get organic forever. And I like to put them around in a circle like this so that all of the tapper output is within inside that circle of the arm. See how well that works? Tons of power, tons of power. It's a lot better, more stable than doing solar and wind, because you got to wait for the solar, you got to wait for the wind. And then I still use these batteries for backup because it's nice to have a boost. But this nanocarbon alloy just drains. It really takes a hit. It takes a hit. 10 units of power. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 40 units of power going just from chemistry labs, and then these are 1 apiece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So 26 and 40 is 66 units of power. Just for that. So that's basically one whole one of these. And that's fine. Like I said, if I need more power, I'll just build another process. It doesn't take much. So we did all that. We built a bunch of train rails because we're splitting out our process to have one train per resource, load and unload, automatic delivery. Here comes aluminum right now. Speak of the devil. It's going to come in. It's going to unload and take off. Watch this. Super slow. I don't care. Kablamo. See you later. Go pick up some more. It's going to unload it into here for extra storage. And then we're going to smelt it if we can. And we can't because we got a third tank full. So I've got 1,200 aluminum sitting right here. So we'll just let it go. And when it can't unload anymore, it's just going to sit here. You have a large storage or a storage here. It's the triangle pyramid one. And you put a storage sensor set to full or empty on the storage unit. And then on top of the storage sensor, you put a proximity repeater so that once this is empty, it fires off the proximity, which activates the engine and says, go. And then it'll go sit at the loading station. And when it's full, it'll trigger it again and head on back. Fully automated. Fully ready to go. I got 5 more to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more to do. I can count. It's okay. 6 more to do because we need to hook up our clay, resin, compound, graphite. We need to find copper. I need to find zinc, sphalerite. So that's my 6. So some just need to be hooked up. I've already got them set up. I just need to find 2 more places down underground that have that copper and that sphalerite. I just need to find a couple places that I like. So once we do that, we will be fully automated of bringing all of the resources back to the surface. This is a little spread out, but I did that on purpose because I didn't want to be cramped, and I don't mind now that I have my hoverboard. I can zip around pretty quick and go do all the things I need to do. I think I have everything unlocked that I can. There's a couple of missions that I need to still do. I don't even know what they are. I'm having too much fun just setting up trains. Let's save it real quick. Okay, missions tracked. I need to find mushrooms. Don't care. It's going to give me hydrazine and a jetpack. I already have it unlocked. This is for Megatech. I'm not getting there yet. I need to collect all the different data packs. That's a nightmare. Unlock an Exo Research Aid Unit. Seek out and unlock Exo Dynamics Research Aid Units. What the crap is that? Multi-core. Activate the cores of every planet. I've done 2. Activate the undefined satellite. That's the end game. Scan. I got to put a probe and all these things on all these planets. Don't care. This is for the VTOL, I believe. Find a vehicle data recorder in Vicenia. Blow it up. Don't care. But I do have the first thing for the Megatech. I just don't know where to put it. And I think I want to put it way out. Let's just go drop it off. I won't forget where it is. I think I want to put it way out here. This is the depositor, right? So if I set this down, it's going to build this giant machine here, with the front being here. Can't remember where the front is. Yeah, this is the front. So this can actually go here. Let's get it. Doesn't matter because I'm not actually setting it down and deploying it right now anyway. We're just setting it there. It's fine. It's fine, but that's the DLS, the D. It's the machine that deploys the large structures for you. And we have to power it, so I might end up building. I could probably just well, I might use RTS for that. I already have 2 of them. Where'd they go? Oh, I got 2 of them already. The RTG, so that's 8 units. I think it takes 50. It's fine. We can do something like this. Just stack it full of RTGs and take it wherever we need to take it. Oh, what a day. We did good. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's more ammonium. That's 1 ammonium. Let's take it to the ammonium spot. Over here. We can deploy it and output it. Now we got an extra tank. Stick it there. Okay. Whew, a lot of work. This is tall poles. That's for more rails. So we can put that there. Oh, here's a whole nother thing of talls. Okay, we're gonna put that there. Rail post bundles. Rail post bundles. I know I said I would stop. This is what happens when you have ADHD. I can't stop. The brain says, keep going. Well, you can do this one little thing. You can do this one more thing. Put that there. We can put this here. RTGs, another silo. Let's just stick that right there. I got a whole nother more rail posts. That's okay. You never know how much you're gonna need. It can all be scrapped, so it's not a total waste. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. This has been a blast. We got a lot of stuff going. Let's go check our power. Look at how much is draining that battery. That whole top one's dead already. It holds 819 units of power. It's okay. It's okay. I don't care. It's using all the things. Well, it's only going to last a little bit longer because it's almost out of gases, some of the gases. So I'm going to turn it off. Let that power build up. But we already have 217 nanocarbon alloys. All right, that's it. We're going to save it. And I am going to go to bed. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. This has been fun.